What is up, YouTube? We're going to be going through the market, how to make coins, everything really. If you enjoy the market content, this is the video for you. Legends just got revealed, the first one being 90 overall, Jeremy Shockey. His discounted AP ability is 1 AP slot apprentice, not tight end, slot apprentice. Clay Matthews, this is the LTD, Clay Matthews Sr., right outside linebacker. I don't know exactly the ability that is discounted, but 85 speed, 90 finesse move, 87 block should, so don't know in terms of price. We don't know the pull rates yet. He's the first LTD Legends. We'll have to wait and see. Chris McAllister, the defensive player, that is deep out zone KO, 88 speed, 88 play rec, 90 man coverage, and 90 zone coverage. Sure to be, like, Legends-wise, I don't really know what to think anymore. I can't get excited because I know these guys are probably going to be 600, 700k plus the first weekend. They are 90 overall, so they'll require different set pieces. So I'm sure, at least this weekend, these Legends are going to be very expensive since you can't put those lower overall, like, you know, the 80 overalls, the 82s from last weekend, into those sets because they should require different overall Legends. Hopping in now to how to make coins, or what I am doing to make coins this weekend, because it's kind of hard. I'm not going to lie. It's a dry weekend. Now, first thing I want to get out the way, Unsung Heroes. In the past 2 weeks, I'd say they were a very consistent way to make coins. You'd always be able to do the set, make your 15 to 30k. And as of right now, this current moment, and it's probably not going to change for a little while, Unsung Heroes and Team Builders making coins off their sets is officially, it's dead. It's dead. 87 Unsung Heroes right now going for around 150k. Maybe the most you can get for one is 165. And the reason these sets are actually dead is not because of the price of some overalls, but another overall. So for a team builder set, by the way, for an Unsung Hero, if you are curious, it is 5 team builders for 1 Unsung Hero. We used to build these for around 180 to 200 and sell for 240. Price has come down, but that's fine because maybe the set price has come down. 80 overalls are not the issue. You can go and buy Campus Hero 80 overalls for 5,000 coins, really. That's not the issue. It is the 82 overalls that is required in a team builder set, because the all Madden 89 sets require any 82 overall player. So 82 overall elites, headliner players, all Madden players are still very expensive. They're 12,000 coins really for a snipe, 13,000 coins in the market. So you have your 5,000 80s, but you have your 12,000 or 13,000 82s, and it makes a team builder set cost 27, 28k to build, and of course times that by 5. It's around 140k to build an Unsung Hero, and they only sell for 150, 165. So Unsung Heroes right now are dead. Can't do them. You're not going to make any money. Moving now into the more positive coin making methods. I don't really like to call them methods, just concepts. Really, the only way to make coins right now and over the course of this weekend, in my opinion, is through lazy selling and flipping. The best one, or the best way to do it right now, is through 84 overall and 80 overall Campus Heroes. 84 is the current time. I would say buy for under 27. You can sell for 31.1, making you around 1,000 coins every listing. Do that 20 times in an hour. You're making over 20,000 coins. It's very consistent, and I'd say it's solid right now because those 84 overall Campus Heroes are being listed very frequently because the rerolls are still hot. There's LTDs. People are pulling the packs a lot and listing a lot. I got a bunch on stream last night for 22, 23k. Every refresh, you'll see one for under 27. It's just a matter of actually sniping them. For 80 overalls right now, I'd say buy under 5k, sell for 6.2, 6.3. If you're making less coins, you're only making 500, 600 after tax, but you buy them. You can just go on the market whenever you want and buy an 80 overall Campus Hero for under 5k, making you, what, 12 to 13k per hour. And then always you can just go by overall and do core leads. Remember, just search by quality to see what the lowest price is, and then you're just gonna have to buy. You always try to target at least 1,000 coins made on a card that's over 10,000 coins, I'd say. Training wise, we could talk a little bit about the training market. The biggest risers from the morning to the afternoon yesterday in terms of content day, just kind of like a look ahead or a look back at what happened to the training market. 81s, 83s, or mainly 83s and 85s are the ones that rose a little bit throughout the afternoon. And I think that really comes down to them being the cheapest on MutGG. When you actually go filtered by cheapest training, you saw 83s, you saw 85s, and they rose 1 and 2k throughout the afternoon. 84 overalls really didn't. They stayed 29 to 30k, and that's just because they weren't the cheapest on MutGG. So when people went to go buy training, they weren't really targeting 84s. But either way, if you invested in training throughout last weekend into today, I sold off my training. I mean, you see the coin stack in the top right. It paid off very, very well. Another aspect of the market, headliner players, headliner champions specifically. If you did not know, the headliner rerolls were taken out and replaced by the Campus Hero rerolls. And I talked about it on Twitter mainly, that if you wanted the 89 headliner champions, you needed to buy them before the headliner rerolls went out of the store. And just to give you guys some prices, some price changes from the morning to the afternoon, Joe Mixon, 180 to 205. I know Javon Holland went from 195, 200K, all the way up to 260. JJ went from 180 to 250, and L'Jarius Sneed went from 180 to 240. These cards are still very high in demand, and when the reroll gets taken out, it's much harder to complete the set. You can't pull them in the rerolls just as a card individually. You saw their price rise, and it's probably going to be a trend going forward as when rerolls are expiring, you're going to see the heroes and the champions really rise, and especially in the day and the, I'd say 48 hours after the reroll gets removed. A big trend we also saw yesterday morning was the all Madden and Legend cards tanking in the morning as people were panicking, selling off their big players, their teams, and then you saw a huge rise in the afternoon. I'm talking a bunch of all Madden players were 220K, I know. Alstott, Mills were around the 200K mark. Lawrence Taylor, Bruce Smith, 300K. Randy Moss, 250. And if you look at their price now, Lawrence Taylor, Bruce Smith back up to 380, 400. Randy Moss all the way back up to 300K. And legend-wise, oh my God, the legends were so cheap yesterday morning. I didn't have any coins to buy them because I had all my training investments. I was waiting to sell those. But Jerome Bettis was 220. Andre Reed was 250. Mike Vrabel, I think, was 200K at one point. Munoz was 250. And every single one has pretty much risen by at least 100K in less than 24 hours. Another thing we're probably going to have to do moving forward is old content, old promo cards on new content days. It's probably going to be the move to maybe buy them. Maybe Deacon Jones, 350 to 450. Buy them in the morning, and you'll see people just rebuy their teams later in the afternoon. I don't know why they sell Legends. I don't know why they would sell Legends for so cheap in the morning and then buy them back. It's just how it is. It's always been Madden. Everyone gets so excited about the new cards. They sell their team. They realize the new cards are pretty damn expensive. And they're like, wait, I want my old cards back. They're cheaper. And they go buy them back, and they go back up. Huge swings in the markets on all Madden, even on the headliners, of course, and then Legends. Speaking of Legends, more so LTDs, Clay Matthews Sr., we're going to have to monitor his price this weekend. Probably going to invest in him because he is a non-reroll. You know how we love our non-reroll LTDs. Ricky Williams, my opinion on him as an investment, I'm not really looking to target him. He's very rare, but he is a reroll. He also is a running back. Quarterback and running back, the two worst positions to invest in because you only play one on the field at all times. So if one running back comes out between now when you sell Ricky Williams, you will see his price tank. He's also very expensive, around $750. If I was considering Ricky Williams as an investment, I would probably want him more in the low 600s, even 500s. 750 is a lot for a running back that is not much better than DeMarco Murray. The only other thing you can do, I did it with Jalen Hurts. If you want to do a little bit of a loan system, meaning you buy Ricky Williams probably later today, low 700s. You buy him, you use him over the weekend, and you'll probably sell him. You'll maybe make a little bit, or you won't lose anything at all just off a tax. He will go up, but he's not going to go up a ton. Ricky Williams, for me, there's too much risk with too little reward. I can't see Ricky Williams going from 700K to $1 million. He's a running back. We're probably going to get a running back next weekend, and that's really where you're going to see the rise of Ricky Williams. Like, he might go from 700K to 800K by Sunday, but you're making 20,000 coins on a 700K investment. I don't really think it's worth it unless you want to use him for your team and sort of that loan option where you buy him, you use him for a few days, you sell him back, and you don't lose much because the little rise, but then tax kind of kills you. So that's my opinion on Ricky Williams. I'm not really looking towards him as an investment. If he gets to 600, 650 later tonight, I might buy him as a loan, but I'm not buying multiple as an investment. And then the last thing I wanted to talk about is Campus Heroes. While I did make coins, I have been very patient with getting my Derek Johnson, my Michael Crabtree, and all my 87 BNDs. What I think is going to happen to those cards, the problem with Crabtree and Derek Johnson, I actually thought they were going to stay at 400 to 425. They've crept down to that 360K range. I think that is more because they're being pulled in rerolls a lot more frequently. The problem I have with them and why I think they should be maybe even a little more expensive, it costs 600, 700K to do the sets, and they're going for 400K. You were losing 300 to 350K after tax by just doing Crabtree, keeping the BNDs, and selling them back. 87-wise, we've already seen a little bit of a drop. The high-end, most meta 87s have went from around 180 to 150. I know you can do the set right now for any 87 overall for around 135 to 138. So if you want to get any 87, just make sure you do the set. Buy the 80 overalls for 5K, buy the 84s for 27K, and you are set. I'm planning on getting these guys probably later tonight. I would wait like till Saturday or Sunday. They'll definitely be cheaper. I just need to get my team to play games because I got it started on my competitive pass. But I think that's covered pretty much every aspect of the market. There's not that much to do, I'm gonna be honest. Investing-wise, an opportunity, maybe tomorrow we buy training, but I don't think the Legends are good enough to where we see a huge market crash. Maybe we can buy training back for that 20-21 per anticipation for Ultimate Kickoff next weekend, but it's gonna have to drop, and I don't think we're gonna see as many cards listed for great snipes as we did last weekend. But that's all for this video. Comment if you have any questions, like if you enjoyed, subscribe if you are new. And until next time, peace.